Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 97 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one is so fabulous using popcorn stitches, my absolute favorite, and we're making this 3D design so you can see that it really pops up off of the square, which is really cool, gives that 3D effect. And this one, this particular one has a written pattern created by Ruth, or if you know her by 72 Pixie on Ravelry, but this one is called the Popcorn Puff Square. You can find it at 365grannies.blogspot.com. I will put the link for the written pattern in the description of this video, and so you can follow along with it. I highly suggest following along with it because there are some tricky stitches in here that she has photos and everything in the blog where you can follow along to get a better view of everything. So make sure you're doing that. Also, we are using all just scrap yarn in this project. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver yarn. You can use any scraps that you have lying around, any cotton, polyester, acrylic, any type of yarn you have that you have just scraps from previous projects, you can use that. We are also using an H size hook for all 365 days of granny squares, so make sure that you have that handy, as well as a yarn needle and a scissors, because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends, and those tools just come in handy in this project. Also, check out the link to my blog. You'll get all 365 days of granny squares in there, and you can click the photo. It will take you to that video tutorial for that specific square. And then at the bottom of the blog, there's a list of some of them that do have written patterns. This particular one, number 97, will be at the bottom of the blog. So make sure you click number 97 and it will take you to Ruth's pattern on her website. So make sure you check that out. Also, there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you're following me on both of those platforms and sharing your photos on those social media sites as well. Share your photos in the comment section on Facebook on today's post on my page, and also share your photo on Instagram and hashtag 365 days of granny squares and hashtag YARNutopia so that I can see your work. You can follow me on Snapchat, and you all know my dad is doing our videography, so he's our videographer, editor, and photographer, so thank you so much for joining us and doing this for us. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and he can put our new video out and you can get the update. So make sure you're doing that. In today's video I'm wearing Nirvana 949, which is my nail polish color, Sinful Colors. So if you want to get the same color as me, you can. Just get this at your drugstore or online. So it's Nirvana 949. So I think that's all I need to say this morning. So have a great day, everybody, and enjoy number 97 granny square. To start off, we have to make a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold that down and pull your long end through and pull tight. Insert your hook and we can start. To start off, we need to chain 3, chain 4, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then in the 4th chain from the hook we are going to put 4 double crochets. So yarn over, go in 1, 2, 3, and 4, right in that first chain there. We're going to go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And one more time, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now we are going to pull this loop up and remove our hook. We're going to go into the beginning chain up 3 right here. You can see we chained 4, but the 4th chain we worked in, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3 right at the top of this one right here. Just insert your hook and then pick up that loop that we dropped and pull that through and then pull tight. Okay? then chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to work into that same center, that same chain that we were working in. We are going to put another popcorn stitch, so 5 double crochet, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so just keep doing that until there's 5 double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then remove your hook, go into the first double crochet of those 5, then yarn over, pull through, and pull tight. Okay, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do that again right in that center there. We're going to put 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then pull up that loop, go into the first double crochet of that 5 grouping and pick up that loop, then pull that through, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So in total on that round 1 we want to have 8 popcorn stitches. So I have 3 so far. So continue working in that center there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then drop your loop, go into the first double crochet of that 5 double crochet grouping, and then pick up that loop back on your hook and pull that through, pull tight, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put 5 more double crochet in the center, and just keep doing that repetition until you have 8 popcorn stitches. Once you have your 8 popcorn stitches, I will meet you up at the end of this round and we'll go on to round 2 together. Alright, once you finish your last popcorn stitch, make sure to chain 3 and then slip stitch to the beginning popcorn stitch. And if you're unsure on where to slip stitch, you can just go right in the middle of all the stitches and just go underneath that, and then yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, right into that stitch. Okay, now if you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this next chain 3 space. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then chain up 3 and go on to round 2 with me. But I'm going to change color, so instead of doing that, I'm just going to chain 1 at this point and cut my yarn and pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into any chain 3 space around, which I'll just go right into this one, and I will grab my next color and pull that through, and then I'll chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we will put 4 double crochet into the same chain 3 space. So go in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to make our popcorn, so remove the hook from that loop, go into this beginning chain 3, 1, 2, 3, right at the top of that, just insert your hook, and then put that loop that we dropped back on your hook, and then pull that through that first stitch. Okay, and pull tight. And you want to slide this over to the side so that we can put another popcorn stitch into the same space. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make another popcorn stitch back into the same chain 3 space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're making double crochets, so 5 double crochets. So that was 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then pull this loop up and remove it, then go into the first double crochet of this 5 double crochet grouping, and then pick up that loop that we dropped and pull that through and pull tight. then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now hop into this next chain 3 space between these popcorn stitches here. And we are going to make exactly the same thing. So put 5 double crochets in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, oopsie, 4 and 5. And then pick up your loop, drop it off your hook, and go into the first double crochet of this grouping. Then hook that loop back on the hook and pull that through. Pull tight, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make another popcorn stitch back into that same space we were working in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then pull that through, or pull that up just like that. Go into this first double crochet here, hook that back onto the hook, then pull that through. Okay, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and repeat that same exact thing that we just did into this next chain 3 space. So you should have 16 popcorn stitches and 16 chain 3 spaces at the end of round 2. So I will meet you up when I have those, and we'll go on to round 3 together. Okay, when you're finishing round 2, just chain your 3 and then slip stitch to the beginning popcorn stitch, and like I showed you in round 1, just go right in the center there of the stitch, then yarn over, pull through and through. Okay, at this point, if you are not changing color, or if you are, you're going to fasten off either way. So chain 1 and cut the yarn, pull that through and pull tight. You can sew that end in. But this is what it looks like so far, and we are going to work now round 3 in the back of our work. So flip this over so you're looking at the back, and we are going to, if you can see, I'll separate our stitches here so you can see. We are going to work in a stitch or stitches that have a puff stitch, or a popcorn stitch between them. Okay, so just right in here, we're going to work at the base of this one, attaching to the base of this one, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. We're going to insert our hook at the very last double crochet right at the base there, okay, but not all the way through. You can see here, you cannot see it through the stitch, just at the very base there. And then we're going to go right into this next one at the base of this one, right there, okay, just like that. Then we're going to grab our new color and hook that on our hook, and then pull that all the way through. Okay, and then we're going to chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through. And then we're going to go back in there, so through that again, and then yarn over, pull through for a single crochet we're going to make. So yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops that are on your hook. Okay, so we just attached and made a single crochet on those. Now we're going to chain 4, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now we're going to skip this space here and this space here, and we're going to go to this next space right here. Okay, so there's these 2 popcorn stitches here, so we're going to skip 2 popcorns and go into this next popcorn. Oh, I'm sorry, where there's a popcorn stitch right below it. So there should be 3 popcorn stitches in the middle there, and we're going to work on this last one here. Okay, so essentially they'll actually look like they're 4 because there's one here. So this one, this one, this one, and this one, and we're going to work on this last one here. We're going to go in. Okay, and in the written pattern there are pictures, so you can see in the written pattern where exactly you need to go. So we're going to go into the base of this one, and then into the base of this very next one. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to yarn over and pull that through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Just like that. Okay, so we've just made a line, a little loop there. Now we're going to chain 4, so yarn over, pull through 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going to skip over, we just worked into this popcorn stitch, so we're going to skip over that one, skip over the next 2, and then we're going to work into these next 2 here. Okay, so at the base, and you can see here there's a popcorn stitch right there, so you know exactly where to work. We're going to go into the base of this one, in the base of this popcorn stitch right there, and then into the base of this popcorn stitch right there. It's going to be a little tough. There you go. And then yarn over and pull through. There you go. And then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, again, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip over this popcorn that we worked in, skip over these next 2, and we're going to work into this next one and this one here. So go into the base of this one. Okay, and then the base of this one. Okay, and then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we just have to slip stitch to the beginning. So you have your 4 sides. So just go into the single crochet from the beginning, then yarn over, pull through, and through for a slip stitch. Okay, so it looks like a square on the back there. So now we are going to turn our work back to looking at it at the front like this, and we're going to work into these chain spaces. You can kind of fold this forward so you can see the chain spaces, and if you're changing, you probably don't even have to change color because you don't even see the color back here, so I'm not going to change color. We're just going to slip stitch into this next chain 4 space. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. And now going on to round 4, we are going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to put 5 double crochets into the same chain 4 space here that we created. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 2, this is 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and now we're going to hop to the next chain 4 space right here, and we're going to put 6 double crochets into the same chain 4 space right here. So hop to this next chain 4 space and put 6 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then chain 2, 1, 2, then put 6 double crochets in this next chain 4 space, then chain 2 and put 6 double crochets in the last chain 4 space, and then chain 2, and I will meet you up when we attach to the beginning and go on to round 5. Don't forget to chain 2 at the end here, and then slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3 right there. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now, at this point, if you are not changing color, just go back into this chain 2 space here, slip stitch, and then chain up 3 and go on to the next round with me. But I am going to fasten off at this point, so chain up 1, cut the yarn, pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook right back into that space, that corner there, and pick up my new color. Okay. Hook that on my hook and pull that through, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to put a double crochet back into that same space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we are going to, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. We're going to put a double crochet into each stitch across. So in the next 6 stitches, we're just going to put a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then in the corner chain 2 space here, we're going to put our corner, which is 2 double crochet, so 1 and 2, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more double crochet, so 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're just going to put 1 double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then do the corner, which is 2 double crochet, chain 2 and 2 double crochet, then double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches, finish off your next corner, and finish off your last side, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 6 together. Alright, when you come back around, back into this beginning corner here, we're going to put 2 double crochet in there, so 1 and 2, and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then slip stitch to the beginning chain of 3 there. So at the top, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, I am going to fasten off at this point. If you're not fastening off, just slip stitch back into that chain up 2, chain up 3, and go on to the next round with me. But I am going to chain up 1 and cut the yarn, pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into this corner space and pick up my new color. Going back to pink here, hooking that on my hook and pulling that through, and then chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a double crochet back into the same space. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're going to, let's see here, I just want to make sure I'm doing this right, skip this next stitch right here, and then we're going to go into this next stitch here for a double crochet. So yarn over, go skip this one, go into this one for a double crochet. Then we're going to come back to the one we skipped and make a double crochet in there. So yarn over, go back to this one that we skipped. Okay, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so we just crisscrossed those 2. Okay, we're going to skip this next stitch here and go into this next stitch for a double crochet. Then we're going to yarn over, we're going to go back into this one, so yarn over, go into this stitch, wrap it around everything, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so we're crisscrossing. Skip this next one, go into this next one for a double crochet, then come back to this one right through the front there, and crisscross the 2. Okay, then skip this one, go into this next one for a double crochet, then come back to the front here, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then skip this next one, go into this next one for a double crochet, then come back to the one we skipped and make a double crochet in there. Just like that. So we're just crossing stitches. Now in this next corner, we will put our corner, which is 2 double crochet, 1, 2, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're going to repeat what we did on this side for this side. So skip this stitch, go into this stitch for a double crochet, then go back to this one that we skipped right in the front, so yarn over, go into the front, around everything, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, skip this next stitch, go into the next stitch for a double crochet, then yarn over, go into this stitch that we skipped in the front here, and make a double crochet in that skipped stitch. Then skip this next stitch, go into the next stitch for a double crochet, then yarn over and go into the stitch that we skipped and make a double crochet in there. Okay, so we're just crisscrossing our stitches all the way across till we get to the next corner, and then once we get to the next corner, we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in there. Okay, so 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and then 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Okay, so just repeat what we've been doing on the sides for this side, and then finish this corner and finish your last side, and then I'll meet you up at the end of this round. Alright, I'm just finishing my round up here. We're back in the beginning corner space. We're going to put 2 double crochets in there, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3, so insert your hook, then yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, at this point you could be done and fasten off, but I'm going to go on to one more round. I'm going to chain 1, cut my yarn, pull that through, pull tight, insert my hook into any corner space, grab my other color, going back to blue here, hook that on the hook and pull that through, then chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet back into the same corner space. Okay, and then we're just going to put 1 double crochet across. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 stitches. So let's count here. This first one is a little tough. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. There we go. Then in the corners we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet, just like we did for the last round. Okay, and then we're just going to double crochet into the next 14 stitches. Then when we hit the corners, we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, then double crochet across, just like that. So basically just repeating what we did for round 5. So I'm going to do that, and I'll meet you up at the end of this round. Okay, coming back to the beginning, we're just going to put 2 double crochet back into this first corner space, and then slip stitch to the beginning, chain up 3. So I just put a double crochet into each stitch around, just like that, and then slip stitch here. Okay. Oh, you know what? We have to chain 2. Duh, Nadia. Okay, chain 2. 1, 2, and you'll see that in the written pattern, so make sure you're following along. Slip stitch to the beginning and then fasten off. There you go, pull that through, pull tight, grab the yarn needle right away, and sew in that end. And there you have it, number, what is this, 97? 97 granny square. Dang. Okay. 97 granny square is completed. Thank you to Ruth over at 365grannies.blogspot.com. She is the one who designed this pattern, and she did a fabulous job writing it. So there you have it. Okay, make sure you check out her written pattern so that you can see it and follow along. On Ravelry, she is 72pixie. That's her username. So make sure that you follow her. I'll put the link in the description of this video for her blog and her pattern so you can follow along to that. Make sure you're checking the links out also to my blog where you'll find all 365 days of Granny Squares, and follow Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Snapchat, you know what to do, hashtag 365 days of Granny Squares, all the good stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Happy hooking!